Hello. This is SIG Node CI weekly meeting. It's December 7th, 2022. Welcome, everybody. We have some agenda today. I forgot to share my screen. I can do that. And Swati, if you want to start speaking while I'm sharing my screen.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this kind of the topology manager end-to-end tests are basically skipped, especially the tests that are multi-NUMA related. They are skipped on if the tests are running on a system that doesn't have multi-NUMA. So given that topology manager kind of cares about multi-NUMA system and we don't have a proper test infrastructure to run those tests, I just wanted to bring that up here, especially because we were discussing topology manager graduation to GA. I intend to bring this topic to the main SIG Node meeting as well, but given that we typically have discussion about, tests and test infrastructure, I wanted to see if people have thoughts here on how we can handle this, if there is infrastructure or hardware that we can add to the existing CI infrastructure, or is there a way that, like typically for topology manager, CPU manager, within Red Hat, we have a CI environment that runs these end-to-end tests, but we don't have signals from upstream side. So I was wondering if anyone has thoughts or pointers. I pointed to um, nodes in GCP that have this capability, but so far my understanding is the set of nodes that we run our test on, they don't have multi-NUMA. So I was just looking for thoughts, comments on this.
We can fairly easily add new nodes to our CI config.
Okay.
The one thing I'd be wary of, having looked up the price of the C2 standard 60, is that we probably want to talk to Kate's Infra, because we don't have money. Like we're perpetually running out of budget. And so we can potentially spin up a job that has a very reduced test set, but the cost of spinning up and tearing down a CI node is also fairly high.
Okay.
So we'll just want to talk to them to figure out pricing.
Yeah, and for me to talk to SIG infra, Kubernetes infra, would I have to go to SIG testing, or would it be someone else?
SIG Kate's Infra.
Okay.
Okay. As well.
Sorry, Sergey.
This is Slack channel for that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, that meeting is like a very awkward time. But like either talking to DIMS or
I think Ben is Aaron is back, I think.
Yeah, Ben is trying to not do Kate's Infra anymore, as far as I know. And so I try not to send people to him.
Okay. No, I think I can have a conversation with them and see if they can help out in this area, because not having tests running for a GA feature or a potential GA feature is not ideal, and we would like to solve that.
Do you know what kind of NUMA is on Red Hat test environment? Is it also like with very many CPUs, or it's like more reasonable kind of machines? Maybe NUMA with network or something.
Yeah, typically the nodes that we have, it has some NICs and CPUs, maybe in the range of 50 to 80. I can't remember on top of my head. But two NUMA nodes on each system with NICs and the decent amount of CPUs. Like we don't need a lot, as long as we have multi-NUMA system. It doesn't matter too much how many CPUs we have, as long as it validates the checks that we have in place that okay, it's a multi-NUMA system, now we run the test. So again, I wasn't able to find a lot of information about GCP infrastructure and the specification that gives us NUMA node. And I just ran into this particular article that pointed me to C2 standard 60 that definitely has 2 NUMA nodes. So I just put that as an example. But if there are pointers on where I can get more information on which specification exactly has multi-NUMA, and we can go for the cheapest one out of those.
Yeah, I can ask around as well. I think I know people who wants to do NUMA on GKE as well. So
Okay,
I will find information.
perfect. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Sergey.
I will let you know by end of week.
Thank you.
Okay, is there any other topics? I know while I was off, there was a lot of work on updating tests with C group mismatch. Like C group of containerd wasn't matching the C group of C group setting of kubelet, and it caused a lot of problems. I think this work is ongoing, but I don't see anybody on the call who was doing this work.
No, I did a bit of review of some of it, but didn't have the time to look closely. Because health stuff.
Yeah. No, it's very strange bug. I mentioned it last time. We've been discussing it. It's not easy to detect this problem. I mean, it's easy enough to detect it on existing, like if you know that you are between C group, like between containerd and kubelet, but it's not easy to do it generically. So maybe we can do some improvement around that. Okay. Before we go to triage, let's look at performance just in case. I mean, release will be tomorrow, right? So nothing's supposed to be bad. Supposed to be changing at least. Yeah, nothing is changing. Everything is stable. Runtime, same way. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a change. Okay, so everything is stable. And let's go to triage. Okay, we have 11 items to triage. Just replace file for Windows. Looks easy enough. I wonder how it's validated. Anybody interested?
I've reviewed a bunch of the Windows stuff, so feel free to assign me. Endocrimes.
Yeah. Yeah, for Windows reviews, I typically like to look whether we can generalize things. But I don't think this is the case when it's generalizable. Okay, another Windows. Do you want this too?
Sure, why not? Need something to do when I'm failing to fall asleep.
Have you seen an announcement that Azure now supports WASM? AKS
Yes,
WASM. It's so cool.
truly. Yes.
Oh, I forgot to switch.
I've been meaning to play with it because they're one of the things they support is spin, which is a thing we make.
The system DC group driver. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Let me assign to myself. I was looking at similar things. Let's go to plugin registration process. Oh, this is about timing of registrations that we discussed yesterday on the meeting. Yeah, this is not test related, so I will archive it from here. There's 123 to go 119. I think it's not related to us. It has synced properly. Is there any tests involved? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I don't think it's related to this group, so I will put it out of this group. Oops. Okay, this is proper test cleanup. This is clearly related. Okay, it's already LGTM, so I'll assign for myself to approval and review.
Can you CC me as well, Sergey? I'd like to take a look. Thank you.
Move API server identity list controller to generic location. I don't think it's related to this group, just moving code around. Symlink run C before installing CRI. Okay. This is straightforward enough. Is there an explanation?
You can assign it to me, Sergey.
I meant to approve it. So if you need a sign,
No, I can
maybe,
review it. Just
you
do
can,
this.
yeah, maybe you can find more places.
Yeah, second one. No, the second one. No, sorry, go HAR. Go back. Yeah, the second one. Thanks.
Thank you. I wonder well, we still have Karan here. So he used to work on our team, but haven't been around for 2 years already. I need to double check why it's happening. Okay. And this needs a review and approval. Review first. Yeah, Harshal, if you can find, like, maybe see if there are other places when the same change needed. So we wouldn't do it one by one.
Sure.
Okay, renames. We already approved. Okay.
Yeah, that's held just because need to be careful about when it merges. Because it'll break GitHub statuses and stuff until DIMS runs the migration script. And it'll also make test grid funky for a couple of days.
Migrate jobs. So is the status that do we need it right now, or
It's just waiting on DIMS
okay, waiting on James
or Ben, I guess.
to run the script?
Yeah. At the same time as merging, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're done. We're done with this triage. Let's see if there are anything that was waiting on author, but we can fish it out. In progress. Okay, skip node container manager test on system D. Last May. Okay, tests are still failing. Is Peter here? What the change? Changes to this test case run failed. Some unit test change. Okay, this has not been. promote beta. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. Why it's on this board. I'll probably run this board. It will be on the main board. Delete unused jobs. Let's go through October. Alpha node logs feature. Yeah, it looks like some comments were addressed. I will need to re-review it. Unless somebody else wants to take it as well. Killed containerism. Yeah, I think comments were addressed. It's currently assigned to David.
Sergey, could you assign that to me just for review?
Okay, Harsh.
Thanks.
Retest as well, just in case. Enabled file permissions related test on Windows. Yeah, there are still plenty of comments. Pooling condition cleanup. Please don't. No. No. Change pre-submit names on master to better reflect images. Yeah, this is what we discussed, and yeah, this is waiting on author. Okay, we cleaned up this one as well. I think there are still PRs waiting on author, but way less now. Okay. Yeah.
Sergey, I had a PR related to device plugin test deflaking. I wonder if any of you could take a look at it. Brian had reviewed it, and it's still waiting for an LGTM and an approval.
I do leave Zoom. Deflake intent tests. It's quite old and was assigned. Brian, did you look at it?
Yeah, I put comments on it. I like the intended fix, and there was some slightly controversial extra code added, but I think it was of value. So I commented accordingly in here. The whole thing is of value, in my opinion.
Great. So Swati, are you considered done, ready for?
Yeah,
Brian,
it's ready for review or approval.
Brian, if you can LGTM it, I will take it for approval. Brian, that sounds good.
Oh, were you telling me to do that? I thought I put one on there already. I'll take another look right now. I have it up in my window here.
Yeah,
I
maybe
think, the PR is missing a label, so if you could just add an LGTM, then
I'll do it right now. LGTM. Okay, I'm not sure I did that right. I gave it an LGTM.
Thank you.
Perfect, thank you.
I have 11 here. Okay, let's see. Maybe during holidays we can clean up more. So we at half an hour. If there is no more test-related topics, I suggest we take a look at bugs. We haven't triaged bugs for a while, and I wonder if there are anything came up that is critical. $22. Okay, one more. Memory usage in bytes greater than memory capacity in bytes. Operating system.
Understand the problem statement. If your usage is greater than your capacity, you should be evicted, right? I'm missing something.
Free shows total memory of 32 gigabyte and used 6 gigabyte. Well, I mean, usage not properly set.
Is this just another instance of file caches being counted against the pod? Maybe it is.
Yeah. Oh. Get this to need information. It's really hard to say what constitutes the incorrect value of usage in bytes. What if it's just about the capacity? Is it still bad or it's already incorrect value? Pod already created and exited, but its status remains continue creating. Started.
Okay, that version.
— 114.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, it was reopened.
20 days ago.
47. It's an interesting issue. Race between Kubernetes ready check of sender pod and pod termination after.
He's pointing to test code. Maybe this will clear up some flakes.
This is closed by using production API. Yeah, if this really race condition, it's very interesting to look at. Kube controller manager creates continuously pods in out of pod state.
I never heard of that condition before.
Out of pods.
Hmm.
Okay. Pod node doesn't care. Okay, so they reached number of pods. So something is trying to schedule pods on a node where maximum pod count is set to 110.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So something is scheduling it wrong. It doesn't look like the same. Because they scheduling Nginx. And Nginx is not finishing work, right? How do I do that? Okay, finally. Yeah, I wonder what cloud provider they use. I believe it's scheduling problem. I want to believe at least. Maybe not controller. Memory cost shouldn't be affected by CPU request limits. Okay. Okay, so this is a feature, not a request, not a bug. I don't like this logic very much either, especially for sidecar containers and such. Okay. Okay, we have 10 minutes left and we have 18 bugs to triage. So maybe we can go through a couple more. Is there any other topics that people want to bring up before we dive into those bugs? No? Okay, I see shaking hands. Suppose successfully moved, but the config map volume remains on the node. Huh.
What's ASW, DSW? Never heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, I wonder if it's related to some other bugs that we had on C group V2 recently when we failed to delete some files. I also see myself. Yeah, I don't want to triage it right now. I think the right people looking at that, so we need to understand if it's bug. Spec node name. Dynamic resources.
Yeah, that's a change in behavior. That's interesting.
I mean, this is a bug. So, accepted. Yeah, but I'm not sure how much it is a bug. I think it's a bug for this feature specifically, so it's tracked in proper place. Okay. Kubernetes should print useful information if quantities fail to parse during startup.
That I have a PR also open for that.
Yeah, PR.
Yeah, there's a PR that has all the approvals, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, there's another PR also by this person. Yeah.
Okay, if you can do either of this, that would be great.
Yep.
Pods with user namespace that don't start. Host users roles. Okay, since it's fixed. Okay, mirroring annotation not registered or documented. Okay, somebody assigned it. It's a bug on the website. Okay, I think we'll take it. And somebody already working on it, so it's good. And the question is, can we do last one in 2 minutes? Impossibly high CPU usage value. Okay, yeah, not a surprise. .164, pretty fresh. Okay, it seems that people are working on that. Yeah, we're out of time. Thank you, everybody. Every time we miss a couple meetings, we have a lot of that to go through, just churn and triage existing bugs. I hope that we will get out of this maybe after holidays for sure, and then we will get into real improvements that we can make together. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
Bye.